Yeah, they make you enter the book at least once.
I wonder what's up.
Again, the
You
world
don't
is
have to
optional.
do any mini games, and you can ignore it from here on afterwards. But they make you enter the book at least once.
Come on.
They just mugged Merlin.
Oh hell yeah!
They showed up just exclusively to mug Merlin.
Well now.
How many times we need to teach you this lesson, old man?
Oh, was it you who summoned us, Merlin?
It's friendly young people.
Yes.
Okay.
But it seems
Merlin,
I used too much power in doing
you're kind
so.
of a dumbass. Why didn't you ask, like, Tifa for help?
Oh.
No one knows she was here. She's not
Tifa
here.
hasn't showed up yet.
Well,
Yeah.
I happened to
Okay,
stumble
how about
across this
Squall?
Zero District.
He's busy.
Leon, I'm sorry.
Unavailable.
Pooh's story.
Yes,
And I
it
bet
is.
Yuffie knew it was happening, but was just watching and laughing.
Friend of
You
That
don't
sounds
speak her
appropriate.
name.
That's why I summoned you.
Good friend, I never met him. What the hell are you
By
talking
the
about?
Heartless, of course, I fought back with some rather powerful
So actually,
magic, but
the
then
way-
I fear the book would be
I don't know.
damaged, so I
Like, I don't
began
like the
to-
mini
Now,
games,
just a moment.
but I'm not gonna
Leon
lie,
and the others
the
need to
story,
hear
the
this
storyline
too.
did give me a little bit of a soft spot.
Be back in a jiffy.
No.
Rude.
I've done the Winnie the
Wonder
Pooh
how
crap,
Pooh's doing.
but I don't like the Winnie the Pooh stuff in
Yeah.
any of the games when it shows up.
Okay, so it's gonna force us to do this then.
Yep, you're gonna have to. While Donald holds the book very awkwardly.
Like, there's not gonna be any mini games. It's just gonna be a cutscene, then you'll leave, and
Yeah.
then they set up the how Winnie the Pooh works in KH2, and you can ignore it forever from there on.
I'm okay with that. Like, I ignored Atlantica last time,
Cover
too.
for me, okay?
And by the way,
You're gonna be ignoring it again this time.
because it is like Winnie the Pooh is.
I want you to like this game, not hate it with a passion.
Wait, is Atlantica skippable again?
Yes!
This one, at least this one, you're actually supposed, like, you don't have to play it like the first one. But yeah, yeah, you can totally skip
I
Atlantica.
think there's a total of 4 skippable worlds in this game.
Which ones?
Well, you can skip Lion King, and you can skip part of Tron.
Why the hell would I
Okay,
skip the
well, why
Pride
would you?
Lands?
Hey,
That
why would you
sounds
skip
cool.
Tron?
I don't know, speedrunners.
True.
Well, I'm not a speedrunner and I don't care.
Like, I don't recommend skipping those, because both of those are cool visits.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Especially,
I mean,
I
I just-
love Tron Part 2. Tron Part 2 is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Pooh Bear?
Hey, Pooh Bear, how you doing? Finding enough honey lately?
Oh, yes. In fact, I was just about to do my stoutness exercises. Would you like to join me, Sora?
Sure.
No, absolutely not, leaves.
Huh?
God damn it, not again. I'm getting sick of these motherfucking time stops. At least let me do one.
Interrupt this program to show you getting lost again.
Then again, this does lead to seeing Winnie the Pooh asking questions that Winnie the Pooh should never freaking ask, and it's hilarious.
Actually, such a it's weird because you haven't got some like existential stuff. It's
Yeah,
like
Winnie the Pooh has an existential crisis in Kingdom Hearts 2, and it's kind of glorious.
Wow. You guys, there aren't even that many of them. Why did you call me?
oh shit.
Idiot.
Hey!
Someone's mic's a little too close to their mouth.
Danny.
Sorry.
Like,
Sorry, I shifted.
like, there weren't even that many Heartless out here. Why did you call me out?
Because Donald's still saving his Zeta Flare for the right time.
Technically, the Heartless cannot be dead without you there, so
Yeah, but you
no matter what
still,
they do.
you can still squish them into shadowy bits.
What? So then the Heartless would say, "Wait till my father hears about this."
Yes. Potter!
I don't know who that is.
Think it's okay?
Gorge, maybe you better go back and make sure Pooh's all right.
But what about Brian?
Nah, he'll be fine.
Well, I guess we could explain.
Great.
So you know that thing you told us to do?
Yeah.
We didn't do it and we fucked up.
Oops.
Well, that immediately doesn't look the same. Did he turn it to a different page, or did they like
It's torn pages all over again.
motherfucker?
You gotta find them in different worlds.
Huh? Well, that looks important.
Well, that's the first one you can go to.
Oh, that's leaving the book.
Yeah.
The fact that it was flashing made me think that's where I was supposed to go.
Pooh.
I go through all the chests first.
Yeah. That's not how locks work.
Oh boy, a map. I don't know how we would have made it without that map.
Yeah, you never
The
know.
boosts are nice. I don't think Cam's gonna do any synthesis, so he'll probably never make use of the synthesis items.
I did a little bit of synthesis in KH1.
I'm so glad you're okay, Pooh.
Just making it stronger
And I'm
potions
glad
and
you
stuff.
came to visit. But you see, I was just about to begin my stoutness exercises. Perhaps we could visit a bit later. Somebody I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh, sure. So, how's Piglet these days?
I don't think I know anyone by that name. Now, where
What?
was I? Oh, yes.
Yeah, so the torn
My
pages
stoutness
means he lost all
exercises.
his memories.
They took all of
Pooh?
Pooh's memories of
Hey.
people he knows.
Pooh?
Mm-hmm. And mind you, the inhabitants still know who Sora and Pooh is, but
Something
Pooh
very
doesn't
weird
know
is
who
happening
anybody
here.
is.
Maybe I better go back and
Does
ask
Pooh
Merlin
even
about
know who
this.
Pooh is?
Actually, he even asked that question
'Cause
later on.
he wasn't responding when Sora called him by name. Or,
Yeah, like he actually does not. Yeah, he actually does not know who Pooh is.
Crap's busted. Can we talk about how there's a storybook world in this world, and, like, how does that work? Cause, like,
In reality!
does that mean that Pooh is fictional in this fictional world?
I mean, Merlin says it's a magic book, so I guess it's just that.
Like a pocket dimension or something.
Is it like... Okay. Whatever, Merlin. You can justify it however you want. I just think it's a storybook high on acid.
So, okay, but a legit question though.
Yeah, somebody did the coke rings on it and the book got high too.
Well, other than that, since we have both sorcerers here, who's supposedly the most powerful one, Merlin or Yensid? Oh, Chicken Little.
White.
Yeah, to promote, because Chicken Little was coming out at the time, so to promote the movie, they put him as a summon.
Alright, looks like the
And
only...
speedrunners love Chicken Little. Like, he's their favorite summon, and they use him the most. It's hilarious.
Well, because there's never been a good summon after Tinkerbell, because they realized how broken and great Tinkerbell was.
Oh, so by the way, there's actually something really funny about summons I learned having, like, looked at some of the fun facts from some of the mangas.
Mm-hmm.
In the KH1 manga, Mushu never showed up because none of the summons did. So,
Right.
in the KH2 manga, when they went to Mulan's world, Mushu recognized them, and they're like, wait, do we know you? So, he whipped out a copy of the first manga and got pissed off that he wasn't in it.
That's so meta.
hilarious. I haven't actually read the KH2 manga yet, because when I was reading the 358 over 2 days manga, I got distracted and didn't finish it. It's one of those things I've been meaning to get back to for forever, actually.
I know that feel.
Yeah.
Rude!
Wow, it's a big ship.
It's totally possible to destroy this ship, but it's a bit difficult to pull it off.
That's a whole lot of Eggman's robots.
So Dan, did you know that you can find the remains of the ship in Kingdom Hearts 3?
Oh, really?
Yeah, in this, I believe it's the second Gummy Ship Zone, you can find pieces and parts of this strewn across the debris field. So it's
Okay,
implied
that's actually-
that it crashed there.
That's actually pretty cool. Like, if I ever get back to Kingdom Hearts 3, when I get back to Kingdom Hearts 3, I'll definitely look forward to finding that.
Is there like a trophy for killing this thing?
No,
I
but
don't
it gives you a
think
lot
so.
of points, and one of the trophies is to get super high scores on all the Gummy Ship missions.
So,
Yeah.
no, but technically yes. My favorite
Basically.
Yeah. It's just on every mission, so just this one particular one.
I've never done it, because the only Kingdom Hearts game I've platinumed is 3.
I platinumed Royal yesterday.
I said Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah, no, I'm just proud that I platinumed another game.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Platinumed it yesterday?
He did.
Yeah, I just needed to do the lottery, so I did that on a New Game Plus.
Hmm.
I mean, when you're only one trophy away, might as well.
Yeah, it
Especially for
was
something as trivial as that.
it was bugging me that I was only one away. Let's be real.
Royal is not difficult to platinum. Honestly, the only real challenge and the only reason that the platinum isn't that high is because it's such a friggin' long game. So you gotta be dedicated to finish it in the first place.
What the
Then
hell?
they just got,
I'm
kind of saved it for the updates then.
I'm getting immediate deja vu to the egg carrier in Sonic Adventure.
His face is the thing that actually destroys the ship, if I remember correctly. Like, everything else was just optional.
I could do without the freaking molesting Heartless, too.
Nope. Alright, to the underworld.
Ah, crap, we died. Oh well. Plot twist, that's the end of the Kingdom Hearts series. Sora just dies as soon as he gets to Olympus.
It just gets tortured by James Woods.
Fair. Okay, so is Beast Castle, like, really short? Or...
Well, these levels are a bit shorter, but they justify it by
There's
doing
a
two
lot
visits.
more worlds, but they're a lot shorter in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay,
But they
sick.
justify it by doing 2 visits, you know, with a plot for each visit.
Yeah, you do a visit for each
Okay.
world in the game, then a mid-game event happens, then you visit each world again.
Yeah.
Um,
Remember when he was
long,
the optional
Bowser.
boss? So long, Dark Titan.
it's still called Olympus Coliseum, even though we're supposed to visit the Underworld. How... Did we take a wrong turn? Like, how the frick?
I mean,
Huh?
Are you sure this is the Colosseum?
It's that way.
Oh my god, you...
Oh, of course,
Oh,
Donald.
Guess we were a little off.
How did you guys... Is that supposed to... Oh, it's Meg. Shut up, Meg.
Meg. Okay, so it wasn't the only ones that could do the Meg jokes. Okay.
No. No mercy. I'm sure she'll be fine. I should leave her be.
You should not leave her be.
Okay,
I
fine.
love this track so much.
Are you okay, Meg?
It is pretty wacky.
Thanks, but I'm fine.
Okay. Sorry, we
Should just
just...
You're
stop
supposed
from-
to be?
I'm
She's
Sora.
so disappointed it
He's
wasn't
Donald,
Hercules.
and that's Goofy. We came to see how
I was gonna say, it's like the
Hercules
only
is
person to do that would accept is Hercules.
You know Wonder Boy?
Yeah, just real heroes too.
You mean junior heroes, Donald?
Shut up, Goofy.
I mean,
Looks like we
I
have a
feel like
friend in
technically
common.
we've outranked Herc at
He's
this
Meg.
point.
My friends call me Meg.
Like, we've definitely outranked him after the end of the first game, right?
Well, I mean, I guess if you want to go by achievements, kind of.
I
mean,
mean,
he did save the
Sora
galaxy.
saved the multiverse, so...
That is
Meanwhile,
true.
Hercules just saved his world.
Which, you know, kudos to
From
him.
a god. Well, from a god in Titans. I mean, I know it's James Woods is Hades, but still, like, yeah, he's no weakling.
Okay, he got to punch
And
James
Hades
Woods.
definitely gets a better spot in Kingdom Hearts 2 compared to Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh, hell yeah.
Especially since they don't do the extra Coliseum matches in KH1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so straight up, he got to beat up James Woods, and we're giving him kudos for that.
Hey, superpowered flaming James Woods.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I don't care what the context is. If you beat up James Woods, you're alright in my book.
Yeah, I'm just saying we're giving him credit for like saving the world when all he had to do was punch James Woods. Like,
Hey, I mean, I'm just saying, when a demigod punches a god, like, that's pretty impressive.
I mean, Percy did it when he was 12, so like, got him.
I mean,
Wait,
yeah.
Can you not use Dry Form in the underworld?
Nope.
Nope.
So welcome to this gimmick, where if you stay in the underworld without a certain item that you have to get later on, you can't use certain things.
I've always had a problem with this though, because the placement of of where you have to explore the underworld is like right after you've been messing with drive forms for a very short time. I feel like this should have been one of the last Disney Worlds, not one of the first ones.
I think it's just to kind of subvert the expectations, especially like when they eventually do the whole tournament thing for this one, like
I
they
mean, it's
usually
not
do.
really a problem in my opinion. You can get by without the drive forms in this world pretty easily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna bug me, even though I know it's no big deal. I don't plan on collecting all of them anyway. It was just...
Yeah. I got you.
I don't think they're very difficult to collect, especially once you get all the movement abilities.
Yeah, it's genuinely throwing me off that I don't have the like, why is it limiting my abilities?
Because it's the underworld, and the underworld saps your power. Something they did in Hercules, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, the underworld does have a power. It's supposed to be like a sort of
Herc was fine until he went into the river.
Yes.
So it's not all of the underworld.
But here's the thing, he's a demigod, whereas Sora is a person. I mean, I don't know, I guess it still rules out whether he's a demigod or not.
Okay, and look how useful the gods are in Hercules' world. The only one that shows up is James frickin' Woods. Am I wrong?
No,
I mean,
you're not.
So we get to see like Athena, Poseidon, and Hermes all at once in Kingdom Hearts 3, and they're just extras that stand there and do nothing.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Triton is the son of Poseidon, and he runs Atlantica. So like, clearly we know all kinds of crap about how good the gods are at their jobs, based on the fact that one of their kids runs it.
Is Triton from The Little Mermaid the same Triton as Triton from Greek mythology, though?
Yes. Meaning that Ariel and Herc are cousins.
Technically speaking, yes.
Right. But wait, that should mean they should be the same world, not two different worlds.
Well, here's a funny thing, because in the Hercules animated show, they did have an episode where Hades revived Jafar and tried to team up to destroy both Hercules and Aladdin, who apparently lives in the same time period. Even though, technically speaking, it should not even have worked that way. So it was actually kind of funny to see Jafar being beaten by Hercules and then Hades being bested by Aladdin.
I mean, Huh. Can you only use like one magic spell? Cause like, it looks like my magic is just completely sapped.
No, you can't only use one magic spell. You should be able to use plenty.
I mean, you can use one. The only one that...
No,
What
it's
is
the only one you can only
the
use once.
visuals right now?
What's up?
Yeah. The only magic you can use one time is cure. But yeah, like that's.
You can only
Yeah,
use
visual is
yours.
for one use, and then you're out of magic spell. All the other magic spells you get multiple casts from. Although
Why?
magic does auto regenerate until it's at empty.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Discord's struggling real bad right now.
Oh my god. Rotten hell, Discord.
Oh god, the music's fast.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds cool, but it's really fast.
Did it even out, guys?
I think it did.
Yeah, it's back to normal now.
Okay, so what were you saying about Cure, Cab?
About it's really annoying that like
Run away!
what did he do?
That has to be one of my favorite organization members. I love that character.
Oh yes. You'll see him later.
The hell was that?
You'll see him later. An organization member.
No, like what did he do?
Oh.
He ran right away.
This is one of my favorite add-ons.
His biggest character trait is that he's a coward, so they're just introducing that.
So, those are absent silhouettes. So basically, it's a refight against all the organization members that died in Chain of Memories.
They're really cool fights, and they're pretty doable as well. If you come back at around level 40-ish, you'll be ready.
Yeah, because they are optional bosses.
They're optional bosses, but they're not super bosses.
Yeah, those are the data versions of themselves. Those can suck right off.
I've beaten 5 of the data fights in Kingdom Hearts 2, as opposed to all 13 in 3.
No, I faced all 13.
A whole lot of them. So, what are you gonna do about Hercules?
Oh, great.
He's made mincemeat out of every fighter you sent at him.
Oh my god.
Pretty soon, the Underworld's gonna be standing room only. Say, why don't you just pick somebody already dead and save him the trouble?
Dead. Dead is good. And I know just the warrior.
Are you ready for another Final Fantasy cameo? But no, seriously, this probably has the most Final Fantasy cameos of all the games.
So he's gonna bring a Final Fantasy character back to life?
Well, I'm
Yep.
I actually like this character better in Kingdom Hearts than I do in their actual game.
Implying that Final Fantasy characters do their thing and die, and yet Aerith's just standing there?
Say hello, I do be vibing.
I have so many questions.
Yeah, HMK is like desperately wants Aerith in Kingdom Hearts to die, and I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
I'm more confused by the fact that, like, based on what I've heard, like, people interact with each other as if Final Fantasy happened. But Aerith is still alive.
Not really. They never mention any Final Fantasy events, and Sephiroth's state of existence is completely different in the Kingdom Hearts canon than it is in the real canon. Because in Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth existed long before Cloud, but in Kingdom Hearts, Sephiroth comes from Cloud.
Yeah, that's like his darkness. So yeah, like.
Which is
I mean, they probably have some
being
similarities.
Nobody.
Yeah, like it's a literal like I don't know, it's a dark manifestation, kind of like what you'll eventually see in a later game. But yeah, so I guess they probably had like they speak like with some inspiration, but not direct. Like, you know, immediately what happened in their respective games is what happened, because even the Gull Wings from Final Fantasy 12, when you finally see them, will be different than what they were in the beginning from their game.
Just the Underworld's deepest dungeon.
I know that Final Fantasy X fans are like pissed with what they did to the Gull Wings.
Oh yeah.
I don't really care.
I never played it, so I don't know.
I've played about half of Final Fantasy X and none of Final Fantasy X-2.
Okay, what if he brought out like Sephiroth or something? Because, like, I know it's not gonna be, but imagine.
Sephiroth not, but like that would be epic.
No.
How much?
No, this guy's not even from Final Fantasy VII.
How much do you think people would have shit themselves?
Oh, a lot.
People shit themselves for this though, so.
Oh yeah, they did. Apparently he's a fan favorite.
Let's cut to the chase.
I feel like I should know.
Here's the deal I'm gonna offer you.
He's from Final Fantasy
I let
X.
you out of the slammer. No strings.
Like the other people
You'll
from
be
Destiny
free as a
Island?
bird.
Yep.
Yeah.
And all for one little job.
Except I think he actually retained his age compared to Titus and the others.
This is my story, and you're not part of it.
Like real talk, I like his character in Kingdom Hearts better than I like it in Final Fantasy X.
The Lord of the Dead!
Huh. No wonder no one wants to die.
Jesus Christ.
Oh!
He just ended Hades!
Ended your whole career.
You again? Fight.
It just casually leaves his other arm in the sleeve. It's not broken or nothing, he just doesn't use it.
Wait, seriously? I thought I was like injured or something.
Okay.
Oh, but
where he's just lazy.
Interesting.
I'm just gonna call him Rokuro until I actually know his name.
Auron.
Auron.
Because I'm pretty sure you'll piss on a few Final Fantasy X viewers.
Funny.
That's right.
I'm okay with that.
That's the thing. In the underworld, heroes are zeros. Comes with the territory.
Well, we're not heroes though. So like, that
No,
means
you are
we're
junior
I've got to talk to Hades.
But then shouldn't we just be junior zeros, which means we're still somewhat
that?
good?
Fight him here. You have to go. Now.
And that's actually the reason why you can't use your drive form too. So the world is literally sapping your power.
You shouldn't have a problem with this, but fuck this encounter on Critical, man.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Okay, so what we need to do is leave the underworld, piss off Hades until he comes out, and then beat his ass.
Don't count on it.
Huh? Oh!
Leaving so soon?
Yeah, you know. Do you want me to stop for tea?
I remember.
They definitely use James Woods' Hades much better in this game than they do.
Yeah. No, yeah, like he has a bigger.
You can't have to take out enough Heartless to move on to each of the areas.
Yep.
Oh well,
You can't pass here, don't bother attacking this.
Oh. Hold on.
See, that would have been cool if that was like a crowd of Heartless, but for now, we gotta fight to run away.
I find that Bushido's a pretty effective attack, though.
Oh no, yeah, it is. Like that
it's
was one of
great
my
crowd
favorite.
control.
Oh, definitely.
Follow me, set me free.
Sort of damage dealing, though.
I mean, it looks more like it's focused on crowd control than damage. So, like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which helps out with this kind of area.
Rude. Run in, run in, run in, run in.
Then run in, run in, then run in, run in. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Yeah, on Critical here, these stupid Lancers here would always just jab me a couple too many times and that's the end of my fight. That's part of it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure eventually I'll try a crit run, but...
Oh, I like Kingdom Hearts 2 crit. And my biggest problem was honestly just that I was a little underleveled.
I don't know how anyone could do those, I don't know how anyone can do those, like, level 1 crit runs. Like...
I made it a good amount. Like, I did Mulan, up to Mulan. I finished all of that world on level 1. You can get pretty far by spamming the limits and drive forms.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is probably like one of the most annoying parts if like you use limits a lot. to save your butt in.
Yeah. I forgot that you use magic for limits.
Know your place. Your pain shall be twofold.
Neil.
That's it.
Alright, one Lancer.
You can block Hades' fireballs. They're blockable objects. It'll be important for the Hades boss fight later because you can send them back at him.
Oh,
and
yeah.
even though fire spells don't do anything to him, his own fire blasts do.
You're really good. Are you some kind of hero?
No, I'm no hero. I'm just an...
Huh?
Alright.
Whoa.
My name.
People do be popping off, and I'm just
Sora.
like, I don't even know who you are.
Yep.
God damn it.
All I know is that when I first saw this guy, I was like, oh, he looks pretty badass. He looks cool.
Yeah, he's cool. But like most Final Fantasy characters that show up in Kingdom Hearts, I met him in Kingdom Hearts long before I met him in his own game.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in that camp too.
I literally played Final Fantasy VII because I found the Sephiroth fight in KH1 by accident, and he killed me in 10 seconds. I'm like, this guy is cool.
He just completely destroyed me. He's so cool.
Exactly. Like he shows up out of the portal and all these glowing lights and everything. They shoot some fireballs and slashes me twice, and I'm dead in 10 seconds.
Yeah, but this makes me think, like, imagine the people who played Final Fantasy VII on the PS1, got this game on PS2, went to the Platinum match, only to face up against Sephiroth. I wonder how many of them completely shat themselves, realizing they're facing...
Honestly...
From what I'm aware, the Final Fantasy VII characters were pretty big in the marketing for Kingdom Hearts 1, so I have a feeling most of them knew it was coming.
I still have to imagine, like, them hearing One-Winged Angel for the first time in KH1, they're like, oh shit.
I
Like,
got Heartless
the
all
amount
over
of
the
trauma
underworld
he must have
now,
instilled
so
in
you can leave
people.
those pipsqueaks to me. Look,
Yeah.
you just keep working on turning Hercules into a Heartless, then he'll be all mine.
This is my underworld, you idiot! I'll handle this myself!
I mean, honestly, at least the villains have the right idea of turning the heroes into villains instead of being like, eh, we'll be fine if we don't deal with the heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Hades turned it around and has exactly that attitude he paid free. That's an flying. Fly right to where I left. Oh man, what does it matter?
Know your place.
Ah, crap.
Oh well, just go with it.
Yeah, I keep just on instinct hitting triangle when it shows up.
Pain shall be twofold.
A
Yeah.
lot of people like to turn off the reaction command for this and activate it manually, because you can't activate it manually using the limit button down there instead of the reaction command.
Yeah, because the reaction command is just basically doing it more easily.
I usually just like to know that it's there and leave the reaction command on, because if I leave it on, have to turn on limit, then I'll just never use it. Because I'll forget that it's there, like almost every other mechanic in Kingdom Hearts. Where I forget about summon, forget about limits when it's not showing up as reaction commands. That's the only thing I use is drives. Because I really like drive forms in KH2. Summons in KH2 are basically just limits again.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Y'all are rude.
Like, no, when you were asking about if spells use all of your magic, was Cure the spell you used? Was that the first time you used Cure in KH2?
That was, yeah.
Alright, yeah, because Kira from Kingdom Hearts 2 on will always be an all-magic user. They basically decided that you had too many chances to heal in Kingdom Hearts 1 and they thought it was too easy.
Oh, screw them. That's awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's a genuinely dumb change.
Back off.
I mean, I would have been the lingering one I had where I was able to not use all of my magic.
Okay, you know what? I get it if it was like a noticeable chunk of your magic bar, but to use all of it in one. Like...
Well, because like once you improve it, you'll actually heal your party members if you get a close enough radius. So like in a way, Kira also kind of buffs.
Basically only heals yourself. Kira heals in a radius, and Kiraga heals in an enormous radius.
Yeah, think of it like basically potions and mega potion.
Yeah, I don't care. That's a dumb change. That's stupid.
Well, luckily, you do have drive form, so you've got 2 ways to heal yourself now. Because once you get limit form, you'll always have access to a drive form, and drive forms are another way to get health back.
Yeah.
But we need items, because it also means that items don't just become useless once you have cure. Like, it's a change that I don't love, but I see the reasoning behind it, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not very much.
I won't lie. I do wonder what would have happened if they like kept the whole like getting magic by attack.
Like, designed around the idea that you're not supposed to be able to heal all the time and it's always.
Yeah.
Like, every fight in this game is totally doable without taking any damage. It's difficult as all hell, but it's doable.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand by that. That's a decision that pisses me off. Like, KH2 has made a lot of improvements over KH1. That's not one of them. Like, why the hell would I be willing to risk all of my magic on the chance that I cure myself as well as Donald and Goofy? I don't give a crap about Donald and Goofy.
Yeah, I think so.
Hurry!
I mean, if Donald and Goofy are dead, then you can't use their drive forms.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Well, that's why you would want to cure them. So you can bring them back and then use their drive form.
Oh, hey, Deja Vu, a barrier that stops Donald and Goofy from helping. At least it's not against Ansem.
Good point.
Know your place.
It's cool. Especially if you get the reaction command, which is about a 50-50 shot of actually getting it to appear.
Your pain shall be twofold.
Wow, that did not do much damage to it.
Well, it doesn't help that the heads are like higher up than where that probably that hitbox would have been.
Farewell.
And there are rocks falling every 5 seconds, too.
Farewell.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Oh! Oh! Don't give up!
The shit's this.
You're gonna love it.
What? Fucking what? No, hang on. What? Does this mean he's just been stalking us this whole time and hasn't bothered to help?
It doesn't show up in every boss fight, but in a lot of this game, Mickey can show up and save you if you're dying. Like, Kingdom Hearts 2 definitely has its forgiving moments like this.
Yeah.
If you get to 3, when he's healed Cora, he'll hit. If you die before that, he'll only get healed.
Okay,
So
so
here's the thing: you can beat the boss. I mean, you can fight the boss, Mickey, but you can't end the fight with him.
Yeah, like, you can get the boss down to 1 HP, but you have to end the fight with Sora.
that way it doesn't cause some kind of weird cutscene shit. Is no one going to mention that Mickey was here?
Nope.
And we was unconscious at the time, remember?
No, just... Okay, now I'm annoyed. Mickey's been here this whole time, and he just only steps in when Sora's got issues.
Are you starting to understand why the Kingdom Hearts fandom jokingly called him a war criminal?
Yeah. The hell do you mean jokingly? I'm being serious here. That man is...
Hey, counter guard. Nice.
Also, the higher the difficulty, the more likely it is that Mickey will actually save you from a fight. So it can be a way of helping you get through critical and level 1 runs. Because I have had Mickey proc 5 times in a row.
Wow.
Dear God.
Come on, Wonder Boy, play hooky for a day.
That was my level 1 run where I really tried to beat that door.
Oh, are those our trophies from when we did it in the last
Yeah.
game?
Let them down.
Yeah, good attention to
Yep,
detail.
those are trophies from the last game. KH2 basically assumes you did everything in Kingdom Hearts 1.
What does a hero need rest for, huh?
Which is usually how I like sequels to handle it. Even if it was optional, I like the sequel to suggest that it was done anyway.
Right, like our discussion the other day about Strikers.
Yeah, I would like Strikers to assume that you 100%ed the game before it.
Okay, the problem with, at the very least, the female confidants is how would it decide if you romance them or if you did the...
No, you
platonic
just feel like he
Well,
turned it down.
There were a couple options. They could A, just never mention it because apparently it's a secret that Joker and the girl keeps. Or B, it could access your save file and remember which character you chose. And if you didn't have a previous save, then you just went by yourself route. As for the Switch version or something where you couldn't have a previous save file, it could just be like, hey, which one's your favorite?
Oh hey, Donald learned fire.
Alright, so those commands are actually pretty good. I usually go well balanced on those.
Okay, does this mean we actually get to leave? Meaning I'll be able to use my actual resources again? That'd be nice.
Well, yeah, you should be able to go to...
Yeah, on the... When you're not in the underworld, you can use all your resources. And you can very much leave the underworld soonish.
So yeah, I'm still quite pissed off about that Cura thing. Like, I'm not going to forget that.
Like, I get you, like, not being able to heal multiple times with Cure is definitely something I missed in Kingdom Hearts 2. In fact, the magic system in general I liked better in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Works on any lock.
I don't know,
It's much easier to get magic back in Kingdom Hearts 1 than it is in 2.
Told you about the killer
I
Colosseum.
don't know, this kind of, like, I'm used to, like, dodging and parrying, that I never really see it as an issue. I mean, not to say, I mean, I don't know.
Are you telling me get good?
Problem. Zeus locked it tight.
And this time, yeah.
Okay, screw Kingdom Hearts.
Bingo.
Hey, this is like the only time I might have an advantage over you, so...
Hate to tell you, but that key is kind of particular. It won't work for just anybody, and that kid ain't no pushover.
I think this calls for a woman's touch.
Sora's like 12, I don't think that'll work.
Actually, he's 15. Or 16.
Bullshit!
It was 14 in Kingdom Hearts 1 and he's 15
Okay,
in Kingdom
15.
Hearts 2. He's still 15 in Kingdom Hearts 3 because it was only like a few months.
No, look at this
Between 2
man,
and
he's
3.
12.
Bold of you to assume.
Bold of you to assume he's 15! He is not!
No,
Look
it's
at that
said.
face!
It is said that he's 15.
I don't care. That's a lie. Look at this man. This is not a 15-year-old.
Riku's 16 in this game. He was 15 in the last game.
Except he actually looks older than he did in the first game.
Riku looks like 3 years in the past 2. Like he hit puberty.
Sora.
Hard.
Donald. Goofy.
Yeah, Sora's just.
When'd you get
he
here?
lost all his baby fat.
Hey, Herc.
Howdy there.
You on another adventure?
And this is something I like. In the last game, Sora came up to about Goofy's neck. In this game, Sora is about the same height as Goofy. And in 3, he's a little taller than Goofy.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh yeah, he's gonna tell you how to get your how to get your mojo back down whenever you go back down there.
Oh, he's just gonna go get it for us?
Well, yeah.
Uh.
Because Hades has it, technically speaking. So, of course, you can't touch him.
Wait, so is Herc... Okay, so if Hades has the stone that stops us from being able to kick his butt, Herc is gonna go down there, kick his butt, take the stone so that we can go down there and kick his butt.
That's what I'm saying.
What? Well, why can't we just have Herc do it? Like, why can't we just cover for him in the tournament up here?
Hercules is just going to get it from his dad. He thinks it's a quick run to the house and back.
That and, like... Then, in case you haven't noticed, he's been doing a lot of tournaments to keep up his hero status for the people. I'm pretty sure you can tell this is a plan on Hades' whole entire thing.
Oh boy, the training minigame, it's a lot more fun in Cage 2 though.
Better rest up for tomorrow's match.
Really, we're doing this bit again?
Pay to see a worn-out hero. Gabish?
We do this bit every time Phil's in the Cage game.
Well, not 3, because
Well, because he doesn't talk in 3, but they do it in Birth by Sleep.
Yeah. You know the reason why they did it in 3, right?
Because his Japanese VA died, so out of respect, they didn't have any lines.
Yeah.
Looking good, Phil.
Never better. How you guys been?
Which is what people.
Have you earned
Which is
your
why
true
people
hero
fell for the
wings
Igor
yet?
thing in Persona 5, because they thought the new voice was just Igor's new voice. Because the Japanese VA for Igor died.
What's up?
See, I didn't know that, but I didn't fall for it one bit.
I mean,
like, the moment I heard his voice, I was like...
Kingdom Hearts game, so I had no idea that Igor wasn't supposed to sound like that.
Yeah, Igor was more of a croaky, like, higher-pitched voice.
Okay,
well, I know that now, when I finished P5, I heard the Igor's voice.
And then you were playing with P4.
Yeah, Igor had the same voice from his first appearance to P4.
I know why the Japanese had to change their voice actor. Why did the English voice actor change?
I don't know.
Maybe the guy wasn't available.
I mean, that's one of the biggest criticisms with Persona 4 dancing, is that, like, Rise was a huge part of it, but they had to change her VA because Laura Bailey was busy.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she is one of the most popular VAs right now in both anime and video games.
Still, that means that
I mean,
only...
hell, I'm assuming at the same time she was probably doing Last of Us Part 2.
Who does Rise voice that she's so popular?
A lot of people. Let's see, I
Laura
think...
Bailey's not a familiar name for me.
She was MJ in...
Spider-Man.
In Spider-Man PS4.
She was, I mean, probably one of her bigger roles, despite the reception, but she was Abby in Last of Us Part 2.
I didn't play any of the Last of Us games.
Play the first one. I recommend it.
Okay, so...
I don't wanna.
Well, good, because that'll save you a lot of emotional trauma.
They're just zombie games, aren't they?
Okay, so...
Well, I mean, kind of.
I got from the trailers, and I don't like zombie games.
I did the training, so what the hell do I need to do the training again?
I think so. Like, they'll give you a harder version.
Go to hell, Phil.
Like, it's more fun in Cage 2 than it was in Cage 1. It's much easier, too.
That doesn't help. Like, this still is just a
It's
thing.
just a silly minigame world. Every world has a silly minigame of some sort. Some are more fun than others, that's for sure.
So can we appreciate how Kingdom Hearts like successfully predicted the Tokyo Olympics? Listen to the sound of all that crowd.
Oh my
cheering.
god, the sound of the Olympics! I didn't actually watch the Olympics this year, I was too busy.
I didn't either. I mean, well, mainly because it would be like early in the morning or late at night.
But a lot of times I'll show up for some of the more interesting events.
Mm-hmm. So I did hear like the opening ceremony. They did a lot of video game themes from Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy and others.
Yeah, there was something like 20 video games got featured.
Yeah.
Yep. However, Nintendo was supposed to be there, but apparently they backed out last minute.
Yeah, because the Olympics was a bit controversial over in Japan because they didn't want to spread coronavirus. Which,
Yeah,
to me, Japan's a very highly populated country, and
Especially Tokyo.
definitely
Tokyo is the
inviting
most-
disaster.
I mean, it makes sense because Tokyo is like the most populated city in the world, even more than New York.
Isn't
So-
it Beijing, China?
What's wrong, your hero?
No, it's
Feeling
Tokyo.
under the weather?
Unless
You
Beijing
know, I thought
somehow
staying in
grew
perfect shape was
the
part
past
of
few
the
years.
hero job description. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right. Hades, we gotta talk.
Shut up.
I came to share a bit of mildly interesting
Okay,
news.
get
Seems your
fricked,
dear,
Sora.
sweet little nutmeg went and got
Like
herself
I said
lost in
before,
the
I think
underworld.
Kingdom Hearts 2 does a better job of trying to be funny than 1 does.
That was genuinely
Well,
a funny
maybe.
moment.
But why get caught up in the details?
Oh, hi, Pegasus. You didn't even exist in the first game.
Nope.
You can't leave now. Okay, you've got a very important match today against, the bloodthirsty Hydra!
Oh shit, it's time for the
if you stick
Oh.
around, who knows what kind of
No, not yet.
accidents might happen.
No, you're a little early for the meme, but don't worry.
Like I said,
We'll
details.
get there.
Get up on the Hydra's back.
Don't even start.
Heroes.
Don't even start.
Okay, so Herc, you could just leave the tournament thing to us, cause like
Can you handle this?
the tournament part or the rescuing someone from the underworld part.
Rescuing someone from
take
the
care of
underworld.
Hydra.
We'll rescue me from the underworld. You get up on the Hydra's
I'm
back.
counting on you.
What? Doesn't this seem more like it should be the other way around?
Gotta find Meg.
You would think, but they're not
The
the
idea is
brightest
this Kirk's
boys.
match here, and he's like supposed to do it.
You don't get to facepalm about this shit. You're the one that chose competing in a tournament over saving your GF, man. Like,
To be fair, it's a monster that will
on,
go crazy no
priorities.
matter what. I mean,
I don't care.
that's picked by Hades himself.
Okay. By the time he was like this, he's already killed the Hydra before, so he should know, like, okay, these guys could probably handle it. Oh, he just freaking died.
R.I.P. Except for
I mean,
response.
the most impressive kill Hercules has seen us make is he's seen us defeat the
The Titans.
Cerberus.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
I suppose we defeated the Rock Titan and the Ice Titan, although Hercules wasn't there for the Ice Titan.
Yeah, no, that's why I kind of rescinded my comment, because that makes... I mean, especially since those were technically optional.
Well, yeah, but it pretends that you did all of
The
the
Rock
things.
Titan's definitely canon, and the Ice Titan's probably canon.
Wait, you
But
can...
it's only because the Titans come back for Kingdom Hearts 3, so...
Wait, so for the secondary Keyblade, for the... You can switch...
Oh
to
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's-
like, if you have a Keyblade that's better with magic, like say you have a Keyblade that's better with magic, like the Hidden Dragon, it may not be better for Valor form because you don't use magic in that form,
But
but you
for
can use it for
Wisdom
Wisdom form, since it's a magic heavy form. So,
Yeah, well,
and that's where
I
you get to play
tend
around
put
with it.
something that's good in strength and nothing else on Valor form, and then I try to balance out the other forms.
Yeah. Well, actually, It's kind of tough anyways, because Wisdom and Limit Form use whatever base Keyblade you have at the moment. So, if you want to do like something like that with switching Keyblades, you gotta do it ahead of time.
It's only got the one head right now. There shouldn't be an issue. Like,
come on, Herc. This is a video game. It's not dead till it disappears in a puff of smoke and an explosion.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it.
And it all went out okay.
what?
Oh yeah, you're gonna explore new parts of the other world.
No, I'm sorry. What?
Are you talking about the ghost or the?
There's like a smoky brine field in this part of the underworld.
Why?
I don't know.
Like, no, why?
Yeah. Because
Got you fooled, didn't it, huh?
Mostly so it could control you right there.
That's upsetting.
Just to lure you into...
It's like, the smoky brine field at the top really doesn't matter in any other room. It's only that spot right there where you fall.
Just to bait you.
Mm-hmm.
Debated.
Debated.
It's hilarious too, because no matter how many times I play this game, I always forget it's there and try to run through that stupid sticker.
Thank you guys for warning me, by the way. I appreciate it.
To be honest, I always look forward to it, but I always think early. Like, I always see it too early. I always think it was the room was too early, so that's why I don't say anything. Besides, I figured a blind playthrough would be a much more fun experience.
I don't think I can call crap about this a blind playthrough. Just like I couldn't call much about Royal a blind playthrough. Oh, you can't actually call things blind playthroughs on Twitch anymore. That's problematic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why not?
It's ableist.
Huh. Wait, it's what?
Ableist.
Ableist?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means it's derogatory against people who are differently abled.
No, it's not, but okay, Twitch.
I'm sorry. That's a new one for me. Even for me, who could actually say is disabled.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
I mean, you're not supposed to say disabled either. You're supposed to say differently abled now.
I don't know what part of Twitter you're.
That's the first I've heard of that.
No, that's just how it works now. Like,
that's interesting because I have never heard of that.
I have, like, it's whatever to me. You know, like.
It's interesting.
I'm not
so
gonna...
if not blind, so then here's the thing: not blind playthrough. What would we call this then? A first
unseen playthrough.
Yeah, only a first playthrough, which does
first
still
playthrough,
exist.
Okay. I mean, that's also true, but
yeah,
first playthrough isn't necessarily the same thing as a blind playthrough.
Exactly. I'm just pointing out that technically speaking, my first playthroughs of this game and Persona 5 aren't exactly blind. Like, this is more blind than Royal was by a long shot, but...
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I just used to tell Cameron things about Kingdom Hearts to break his mind because it was always funny to see his reactions.
Okay,
yeah,
you always chose the most complicated thing to possibly say. Like,
I can only see why he's so hesitant to try this series, like from the start.
No, straight up, that's exactly it. I was very.
I'm like, why would you torture this poor guy?
Like this for an awful lot longer than when I've been telling you crazy stuff about it. It mostly got to the point where I just assumed you were never gonna play it, so I just decided to make the game of seeing how confused I could make you.
Okay.
Wait a sec.
You look like a douchebag.
Roxas? Excuse me?
Excuse
me? Sora sounded so upset.
What are you talking about?
Excuse me?
Let's see.
He's so insulted.
If the subject fails to respond,
Use aggression to liberate his true disposition.
You have notes about letting
Right.
Roxas out?
Did they ever pick the wrong guy for this one?
Dance, Water, dance!
That says a lot.
He's gotta be the thief!
Now that's just plain rude.
But I'm gonna use this anyways to kick your ass.
Shoot. What? I'm what?
Yep, his weapons and sits are. Oh, you better destroy the clone before time runs out.
Water things, they're the actual boss.
Oh dear God.
Actually, people have trouble with him. I have never had trouble with Demix.
I have so many questions.
Well, I got him better. Like, I won't say the last time I played my being first try in both the story and the data battle, but as a kid, for the life of me, it took me forever to
Oh boy, does that Metal Thursday.
So, why did he do this instead of just trying to fight us?
Well, he's not a very good fighter.
He's definitely not a good fighter.
The man just made a bunch of shadow clones and had me beat the hell out of them.
Come back to us.
Roxas!
Roxas!
Demix is one of my favorite organization members. He does not give a shit about anything. Like, even when he has his feelings back, he still doesn't care.
And I'm thinking of the Jason meme, but not just hearing Roxas!
They're
Roxas!
treating Sora as if he's just Roxas going through a rebellious phase.
Yeah, like, exactly, yeah.
Well, to be fair, he is wearing all black.
Hey, I dig the drip.
Let's go.
No, it is the best
I
drip.
can use drive forms again.
Thank God.
Yay, so you now be yourself.
Nani?
Nani?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they were explaining what I told you earlier.
Yeah, they're explaining about the Alex silhouettes.
Wait, so
this scene is really dumb in the context of actual Cage 2, though, because why would he come back just to explain absent silhouettes to you, only to then fuck off again?
Hey.
Like, it's just... They didn't... They, for some reason, wanted to work absent silhouettes into the story, even though there's no need to work them into the story.
No, yeah, just to remind you, like, hey, there's an optional optional 5 bosses you can find in certain worlds.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's not good.
I mean, she's not one of the princesses of Heart, so she's fine.
Yeah.
Weren't some of them there for like a decade or something?
Something like that.
Well, I imagine that the Enchanted Dominion was one of the first places to fall, so Aurora's probably been there for a really long time.
Damn, she still look good, just by aging, like, getting 10 years of beauty sleep.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts has an awful lot of ways to put yourself into temporary stasis for a long time, so...
Weren't they, like, frozen in crystal until they could get all their hearts together?
Yeah, that's also true.
So, like, she was frozen in carbonite.
Yeah. Because, like, all the worlds that later appears in Birth by Sleep...
We just got debated.
Presumably the worlds that got... Oh, yeah.
That's the entire plot of this world, yes. Hades stays you and opening up this... You leave a hilarious joke in the second visit, though. Like, I love that joke.
Okay, so almost there. What exactly did we open up?
Oh, you'll know from the second visit.
It's a freaking...
This place, the randomizer, this place here crashes a lot. Like, for some reason, the randomizer just does not like this room.
Is this the fucking Thunderdome?
Nah, that's what I call a key.
Almost.
Gee, the Deaderdome, since he's not the god of thunder, Zeus is?
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Got him.
Sora, behind you!
What's wrong?
Behold, the first of many peak fights.
Oh, boo-hoo!
He thinks we can't fight in the underworld.
Better think again.
I mean, even before we could still fight in the underworld.
Oh, make sure she doesn't get hurt.
Shut up, Meg.
Real talk, I used to ignore Meg, I'll hammer on Pete, and that's fine.
Oh, you use
Everyone's
it as a
got
pinball.
That's fine. He's invincible.
He just had a counter.
Yep.
He's invincible.
The man just wants to go bowling. Look at him. Wow, he's kind of pathetic.
Yeah. He's Did you expect to be challenging?
Shut up, Meg.
There's too many.
Not really. There's 4 of them. Oh my god.
That's too many that we can render.
We can't beat them. Pete's invincible.
Sorry, I'm late.
We can't beat him, but he can.
Get fricked,
Get
Pete.
me out of here. I'll meet you
Apparently
back at the
Pete's weak to horse hooves.
What about you?
Aren't most
I'm gonna
people?
show these guys what happens when they
Good
mess
point.
with a hero.
So you're gonna kill them like we've been doing for the past, like, 5 minutes? Okay, man, whatever.
I'm sorry, what? What?
Now, wait a sec.
Okay, legit, why don't we just kick him on the way out? Like, 100%. Not even fronting.
Does Hercules spin
Sora,
Pete around,
I won't leave him.
around and around and around, and then throw
You've
him
given
into
Hercules his
space?
limits.
Yes.
He can't keep winning forever.
Then we'll go back him up.
Get Meg out of here.
Okay.
Okay, have fun finding an entrance out, you dumb horse.
Found an entrance in.
True.
Man, Hercules is definitely not looking good.
Do need some chicken soup. Look at him.
I mean, I wouldn't feel good either. Look at those scary ghosts.
A roast? Where?
The ghost?
Zoinks!
So the difference with the ghosts is that depending on how they're holding the candle, they're susceptible only to physical attack or magic attack. These are the basic green ones though, so that's usually fine with physical.
Huh, I could've sworn I was already level 18.
I think you're almost there.
Now I just got it.
Oh, nice.
Pinball! Isn't it based on our amount of times we hit someone rather than the amount of times we...
Valor form is based off of that. That's how Valor form levels up, because Valor form levels up separately from regular form.
Yeah. Ooh. This is the amount of heartless you destroy. Or you hit.
Oh, you know...
No, amount of hits you land, I think.
I think my brain was just thinking that because we get like a level up, quote unquote, after every boss.
I'll deal with you nitwits next time.
So, like, my brain was thinking, oh, I leveled up after that boss, when I didn't.
Bosses give you bonus level ups. Every boss gives you a level up for the bonus level ups. And then Drive forms have their own XP. Valor form is from every hit the Keyblade makes connect with any enemy gives it 1 XP. Which does mean that Valor's kind of one of the more annoying ones to get up. Although my absolute least favorite one to level up is Master Form.
That one's actually the one that didn't drove me nuts, but it took a bit just because it requires collecting all the drive recovery orbs.
Wow. Okay, that was funny. Sticks and stones. I like that. That was really funny.
It's clever.
It's always
Somebody
hilarious
call
to me. It's easier to level up the Master Form, though.
Man, it feels like I'm just getting money I'm buying potions every single time I see this, because I'm paranoid because of that freaking thing.
Alright, you better save, because the meme's about to start.
So Herc
Let's get memes back.
Herc didn't actually do the thing. What a loser.
No, he didn't make sure it's dead.
That's one of the rules of Zombieland, you dumb shit. Double tap.
So mostly dead. So it's completely different from all dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This can't be.
Rude.
How rude.
I mean, at least it's still.
This boss is awesome, though. I love this fight.
At least it's
No, the
still
boss
only
is
has
awesome.
one
It's
head.
just
For now, yes.
You're safe.
I failed.
Why is the same name
not your
on
fault.
first place
I
and
left
11th
everyone
place on that leaderboard?
Unprotected. Hades was right. I'm just a
I
washout.
Ah, come on, champ. I didn't train you to think like that.
You barely trained him, man.
Wonder Boy.
Phil's right. This is no time to beat yourself up.
I'm some hero.
Oh my god, dude. Huh, color got all muted. That's not usually good.
that means his power is now completely drained. He's not a true hero. He doesn't believe himself to be a true hero, which is what the deal was for
We're in.
what was the deal for him to get his demigod status or to achieve going to Olympus.
Kingdom Hearts gave us a horse and a karate pose. This is the perfect game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I need it up here anyway.
Heads up. Oh, man.
Sora, you absolute dumbass!
Oh.
He's telling you.
Sora, you.
You didn't take down head. When you take down its health, a reaction command opens up. You've done it twice now. When you take down the head, a reaction command opens up.
But the reaction command, it cuts off the head again!
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do! That's how this fight is!
Oh, there it is.
That's not how fighting Hydras works!
Get him!
Dude, shut up!
Unfortunately, it's happening from the other side, where, because you gotta follow the way his tail makes it like a ramp. Not from this side.
Jump on the Hydra's back.
By his butt!
You said the tail!
Well, not all the way at the end of the tail.
It's like a ramp.
By the way, Phil, did you lift?
This is just genuinely a dumb way to fight a Hydra. Like, I'm
They don't.
pissed.
Cool. Take off the heads when you take out their help, otherwise it doesn't do anything.
You'd think Herc would have mentioned it, maybe.
Unless this is like supposed to be the first time he faces the Hydra.
I mean, the killing is cutting off all of its hands, so Kingdom Hearts decided that's how it works.
Like, I'm straight up irritated by this. This is not how killing Hydras works.
Well, this isn't how to kill a Hydra. It's Kingdom Hearts 2. You're supposed to look cool. I could have sworn you cut the other head off too. Alright. Yeah, as soon as you can get that, take those two heads out, the sooner we can get to the final phase.
So why does cutting the heads off work now?
This is gonna look cool.
I don't know, he did it with the Keyblade.
He did it with the Keyblade the first time! Oh, see, it doesn't work.
It did though, because it's about a bar and a half of his health. Also, this is the last phase. Every single head is a damage point.
Yeah, so it's kind of like fighting Cerberus.
Yeah, I usually do that too. It's much easier to hit it with Valor form.
Wow. Valor Sora kind of runs like a jackass, but I guess how do you run?
Yeah, Sora runs twice as fast as regular Sora.
Oh, high jump! Nice!
Nice!
Alright, get ready for those triangles.
This. What? Shouldn't Sora have figured out cutting the heads off doesn't work? But at this point...
How far starting it's working?
Why did the camera just lock like that?
Because it's following that head you're locked to, and the head's going behind and then in front of you.
Yeah. Alright.
One last time.
We just got thunder.
And this time cutting the heads off 100% worked.
Actually, yes.
Go to hell, Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, we can't be too graphic.
That was awesome.
You should have like a half dozen more heads now. Or like a couple hundred at this point, with how many times I've cut it off. Like, no, Really Cool doesn't justify that.
I'm just...
The way to fight Hydras has legit been written down for like over 1,000 years at this point. Like...
She's right. Give yourself a chance to rest.
What, be eaten by it and stab it in the stomach?
For a while anyway.
At the very least, burn the stumps so it can't regrow the heads.
Wonder Boy here.
That's how Herc did it in the original
Sora,
myth.
Donald.
Yeah,
Goofy.
unfortunately, it'd be way too gruesome a show for a kid's game.
Hey, it's no big deal.
We still chopped his head.
No, let's have blending the stumps in Kingdom Hearts. I'm sure the kiddies will love that.
Yeah, that's what heroes are for.
This rated E for everyone game.
When did you three
No,
make
E
Hero?
for 10 and plus.
Let's save that for another time. We have to hit the road.
Okay, don't be strangers.
Now, to be fair, the ratings have changed in the past few years. Because games that used to be rated only E are now E10 plus.
Oh, well,
So it's basically like what PG is
Stay a little
now.
longer next time. We got some serious training
Which
to
is
catch
practically
up on.
G.
Well, time to go. Oh, I almost forgot. The Olympus Stone.
I just had a very uncomfortable thought.
Why does it only work after shit's done? Like, they could have at least come up with a reason.
Because things need to be resolved.
Plot standard, of course.
Like, that they could have had some kind of in-universe justification, like, while the forces of darkness have reign over the world, you can't forge a new path or some bullshit.
I don't know, man. It's Nomura. I swear I can make a drinking game whenever I say, just make a drinking game where the rule is, if Daniel ever mentions Nomura, takes a drink.
If it's Nomura,